Hiya, my name is Frizzy. Welcome back, I can say that this time, to the I Draw Your OC series. I haven't really got anything to chat about at the beginning of the video, so let's just jump right in. Today we're drawing Wall, I think is their name. Wall's OC, or it says OC in quotes there, because apparently this OC isn't really an OC, but a rejected skin design for a video game character. But since the skin was rejected, it's basically yours, so cries in rejected Genshin character betas.
All around me are familiar faces.
Anyway, this character's name is Lilia or Lilia. I'm not sure how to pronounce it. She is described as a little brat maniac that hates being treated as a child despite being one. So basically, I am assuming if Klee had Diona's personality. That's I skipped the sketch because that's kind of boring and you just basically watch me struggle for an hour. This character, I did have a little bit of trouble posing. I think that was mostly because I was not really prepared to draw this week, but I did anyway because I had to do something. The reference picture you can see does not have color in it, so going in with the base colors here, I am making it up. However, when described as being in a futuristic kind of style and with how it looks, I felt that what would most make sense is like a kind of hyper-saturated blue and pink kind of vibe. So like, you know, I don't know, it's glitch pop. I don't know. I'm making up aesthetic names. You know, the futuristic blue and pink. Cyberpunk. Is that it? You know what? I give up. It doesn't matter. After doing this, I looked up a picture of the original character. So I looked up like Lilia skin survey. I actually found the design that this was based off of. And can I just say, you were able to copy it really well. Your drawing of it was really good. My cousin can do that, where she just like looks at the picture and then suddenly she can just draw that onto another paper. She's like a printer. It's so crazy. Anyway, that's really impressive, especially with all the details on this. I, for one, am not good at drawing details. Although I started with the kind of blue and pink kind of vibe, I felt like it did not give off Brat Maniac vibes, so I changed it to a more purple and pink kind of look because I felt like that gave off a bit more the brat side of things. You can see here that I started off with a different kind of shading than I usually go with. I did that the first day I was drawing this, and then the next day I opened up the program again, and I decided that I hated it, and I decided to redo all the shading, so you can see me going in, shading all the different colors individually. I probably could have done that in a better way, but I didn't. I got the vibe from this character that her little zipper-toothed bunny companion was kind of the more sweet and wholesome of the two. So he's kind of just like looking over her shoulder like, hello? And then she's just kind of like, I'm gonna punt you into the abyss if it's the last thing I do. I imagine she's kind of an aggressive character. It also says that she's a mage. I'm not sure what that meant until looking it up later, and I was like, oh, I think like that's her role in the game that she's in it. It also says that she has her magical shoes following her around. I was not sure what that meant at all, so I didn't incorporate it. And even looking at them now, I'm not sure what they mean by magical shoes that follow her around. Around this time, I think I had looked up her original design, and I decided to keep the blue in the hair because I thought that looked really nice and did keep a bit more of the futuristic kind of vibe in it. I did mess with the colors for a long time though, and I agonized over that. Looking at the post on the side there, I don't think this character is like a delivery person, but she does have like post written everywhere. Oh yeah, this is another thing I've gotten into recently, is like writing kind of like squished together and like molded text onto things. I don't know why I've gotten into this recently, but I really enjoy doing it. It is a bit of a struggle sometimes, but I like the challenge of like squishing all the words together, but yet having it still be readable. So yeah, I have her saying, I'm not a crybaby, because in the email, they mentioned that that is something that she does say, like, I'm not a crybaby, which makes me think that maybe she struggles with her emotions a little bit. She gives the vibe of a character who's been alone for a lot of her life, despite it being a rather short life thus far. So that's her backstory is probably extremely sad. She probably lost some people and then had to stand up for herself, and now people make fun of her for being, you know, a little girl. To defend for herself, she says, I'm not a crybaby, and probably blows them up or something. I don't know. After messing with the colors, we ended up with something like this, and I actually do like how it turned out, even though I did struggle with it for quite some time. So that's pretty much it. This was a bit shorter than the last one. I hope you like it. Wall or Wool. I hope I also said your name correctly. And with that, I bid you farewell, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye-bye! Oh, thank goodness I was recording. I panicked for a second.